Chosen one, congratulations, it's over, and you'll never have to go through that again. Listen closely, because what I am about to tell you is something your heart has been waiting to hear for a long time, and if you miss this, you may overlook the very breakthrough you prayed for in your darkest nights. I am telling you now, the season of pain that kept pressing on your spirit has reached its end, and you are stepping into a place where that same weight cannot follow you anymore. You have carried burdens that were never meant to stay with you forever, and now I am removing them from your path completely. This is not temporary relief. This is a closing chapter that will not reopen. What you endured has shaped you, but it will not control your future anymore. Type Amen if you agree. I know how many nights you stayed quiet while everything inside you was breaking, and I saw every moment when you felt like giving up but chose to keep going anyway. You thought you were alone, but I was right there, watching your strength grow in silence. The trials you went through were not meant to destroy you, they were meant to prepare you for what is coming next. Now that preparation is complete, and the battle you were fighting has come to its end. You are not walking back into that same storm again, because I have already closed that door for you. There is a shift happening around you right now, even if your eyes cannot fully see it yet. The heaviness you carried is being lifted, and in its place, I am placing peace that will not easily be shaken. This is why I needed you to stay until this moment, because what comes next requires the version of you that refused to quit. You are not the same person who entered that season of struggle, and that is exactly why it cannot hold you anymore. You have outgrown the pain, and now I am moving you beyond it. If this speaks to your heart, take a moment to like this video, because your support helps this reach someone else who is still fighting their way through. I am telling you clearly, what is over is truly over, and there is no hidden return waiting for you. The fear that used to follow you will not have the same power again, because I have broken its hold on your life. You may still remember what you went through, but it will no longer define how you live or how you move forward. This is your release, and it is happening because you stayed faithful even when it felt impossible. I am honoring your endurance by giving you a future that is not tied to your past pain. You might feel unsure right now, because when something ends, it can feel unfamiliar to stand without it. But understand this, I am not taking something away from you without replacing it with something better. What I am bringing into your life will carry peace, clarity, and strength in ways you have not experienced before. You are stepping into a space where your heart can finally breathe again. This is the beginning of a new rhythm for your life, one that is not controlled by fear or struggle. Type 777 if you trust God. I have seen the tears you tried to hide, and I have heard the prayers you whispered when no one else was around. Every moment you thought nothing was changing, something was shifting behind the scenes. I was working in places you could not reach, preparing a path that would lead you out of what was hurting you. Now that path is open, and you are being guided into it. You do not need to look back, because there is nothing behind you that needs to be carried forward. What you went through was not wasted, even though it felt heavy and long. It built a strength inside you that cannot be easily shaken now. It taught you how to stand when everything felt uncertain, and that strength will stay with you as you move forward. But the pain itself is not meant to stay, and I am removing it from your journey. You are not being sent back into the same struggle because you have already passed through it. I want you to understand something deeply. This ending is not an accident, and it is not random. It is the result of your endurance, your faith, and your willingness to keep going when it would have been easier to stop. You proved that your spirit could hold on even when everything around you felt unstable. That is why I am now bringing you into a place where stability will surround you. This is your reward, not something you earned by perfection, but something you received because you did not give up. As you move forward, you may notice things beginning to feel lighter, even in small ways. The pressure that used to sit on your shoulders will begin to fade, and your mind will start to feel clearer. This is how you will know that the shift is real and not just words. I am changing your environment, your path, and even your inner strength at the same time. You are stepping into a life where what once hurt you will no longer have access to you. But I am telling you again with clarity, that chapter has been sealed, and it will not reopen to pull you back in. The struggle that once surrounded you has lost its authority over your life. You are not standing on fragile ground anymore. You are standing on something I have made firm for you. You learned how to survive in a place that was never meant to be your home, and now I am leading you into a place where you can finally live. There is a difference between surviving and living, and I am shifting you into that difference right now. The constant pressure that trained you to always expect the worst is being replaced with a new awareness of peace. It may take time for your mind to fully accept it, but your spirit already knows the truth. You are no longer under that same weight, and it will not return to claim you again. Type 1010 to receive blessings. Is it really possible to attract money more naturally using a 7-second ritual? Research connected to the CIA suggests certain brainwave states influence how opportunities appear in your life. This technique, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift away from financial pressure toward improved lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. I saw every time you questioned why the struggle lasted so long, and I heard every moment when your heart asked if things would ever change. You were not being ignored, and you were not forgotten. There were things being aligned that you could not see, and timing that needed to be completed before this release could happen. Now that time has come, and I am bringing you into a space where the answers you needed will begin to make sense. You will start to see why it had to end exactly like this. The pain you carried was never meant to define your identity, and I am removing that false label from your life. You are not the broken version of yourself that you feared you had become. You are someone who walked through difficulty and came out stronger, even when it felt like you were losing yourself. That strength is now becoming your foundation, not your struggle. You are being rebuilt into someone who can stand without fear of falling back into the same place. There is a peace I am placing over you that does not depend on your circumstances. It will stay with you even when things around you are still settling into place. This is how you will know that the change is real, because it is not tied to temporary comfort. It is rooted in something deeper that I am establishing inside you. You will begin to notice that your reactions are different, your thoughts are calmer, and your spirit is more steady. That is the sign that you have truly moved beyond what once held you. You may still remember the details of what you went through, but those memories will lose their power over you. They will no longer trigger the same fear or pain, because I am healing those places within you. What once felt like open wounds will begin to close, and your heart will start to feel whole again. This is not something you have to force. It is something I am doing for you. All you need to do is allow yourself to receive it. Type yes to receive miracles. As you step into this new season, you will start to see opportunities that were not available to you before. Doors that felt closed will begin to open, and paths that seemed blocked will become clear. This is because the barrier that was holding you back has been removed. You are no longer standing in the same place spiritually or emotionally. You are being moved forward into something that aligns with the growth you have already experienced. Do not let fear try to convince you that this is temporary or that the struggle will return stronger. That fear is part of what you have already left behind, and it does not belong in your future. When those thoughts try to come back, remind yourself that I have already spoken over your life. What I have ended cannot be restarted by doubt or worry. You are protected in this transition, and nothing that once harmed you will have permission to return. I am also restoring what was drained from you during that difficult season. Your energy, your hope, and your confidence are being renewed in ways you did not expect. You will begin to feel stronger without even trying, and your outlook will start to change naturally. This is because I am rebuilding you from the inside out. What you lost is being replaced with something even greater. There will be moments when you pause and realize how far you have come, and in those moments, you will understand the depth of what has just ended. You will see clearly that you are not the same person who once felt trapped in that cycle. You have been carried through something that could have broken you, but instead, it revealed your strength. Now that strength is becoming your new normal. Keep moving forward without looking back, because there is nothing behind you that needs your attention anymore. Everything you need is ahead of you, and I am guiding you toward it step by step. Trust this process, even when it feels unfamiliar, because it is leading you into a life that is free from what once held you down. You are not being tested in the same way anymore. You are being positioned for something better. This is the moment where your life begins to feel different, not because everything is suddenly perfect, but because the weight that made everything hard has been removed. You will start to experience ease in places where there used to be struggle. You will find clarity where there was confusion. And most importantly, you will feel a sense of peace that tells you that you are finally safe from what you went through. There were moments when you felt like you were carrying more than you could handle, and yet you continued to move forward even when your strength felt almost gone. I saw the weight you carried in silence, and I honored every step you took when it felt impossible to keep going. That endurance was not overlooked, and it was not wasted. It brought you to this exact moment where I can now say with certainty that it is over. You do not need to brace yourself anymore for the same kind of struggle. Type 1111 if you believe. The patterns that once repeated in your life are being broken completely. What used to come back around to test you again and again will no longer have a place in your path. I am cutting off that cycle so you can walk freely without expecting the same pain to return. You may still feel surprised by the absence of those struggles, but that is because you became used to fighting them. Now you are being introduced to a life where you do not have to fight the same battles. What if most people struggle financially because they never activate a specific brainwave? Leading neuroscientists point to CIA-linked research that highlights this missing link. This 7-second ritual, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people rethink their financial habits and improve outcomes. Many are now moving into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and traveling on luxury vacations. But this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is removed. There is also a healing happening in your thoughts, because what you went through changed the way you saw things. You became guarded, careful, and always alert, even when there was no immediate danger. I understand why that happened, and I am not asking you to force yourself to feel different overnight. Instead, I am gently reshaping your mind so that peace becomes your natural state again. You will begin to think differently without even trying, and that is part of your restoration. As this change continues, you will notice that your reactions are calmer and your emotions are more stable. Situations that once would have shaken you will no longer have the same effect. This is not because you are ignoring things, but because you are stronger and more grounded now. I have given you a new foundation that cannot be easily disturbed. You are standing in a place where your peace is protected. Type 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 to receive miracles. You are also being repositioned in ways that will become clearer with time. People, opportunities, and even environments are shifting around you to align with your new season. What no longer fits who you are becoming will begin to move away naturally. This is not loss, it is alignment. I am removing what belongs to your past so that what belongs to your future can take its place. Do not hold on to what I am asking you to release, even if it feels familiar. Familiar does not always mean right, and comfort does not always mean growth. I am leading you into something that is better for you, even if it feels different at first. Trust that what I am doing is for your good. You are not being left without direction. You are being guided with purpose. There is a strength rising within you that you may not fully recognize yet. It is steady, quiet, and deeply rooted in everything you have overcome. This strength will carry you forward in ways that your past self could not have imagined. You will handle situations with a confidence that feels new, but it has been built over time through everything you endured. This is the version of you that was being prepared all along. I am also restoring your ability to feel joy without fear of it being taken away. There was a time when even happiness felt uncertain because you were always waiting for something to go wrong. That expectation is being removed from your life. You are being given the freedom to enjoy what is good without constantly looking over your shoulder. This is part of your healing, and it is something you deserve. As you continue forward, you will begin to recognize how much has changed within you. You will see it in the way you think, the way you respond, and the way you carry yourself. You are not the same person who once felt trapped in that difficult season. You have been transformed, and that transformation is permanent. What you went through has ended, but what it built inside you will remain. There is no need to return to that place in your mind where fear controlled your decisions. You are no longer there, and you do not need to live as if you still are. Step fully into this new chapter with confidence, because it has been prepared for you with care. You are safe to move forward now. The past cannot reach you the way it once did. I am with you as you walk into this next part of your life, and I am not leaving you to figure it out alone. Every step you take is being guided, even when it feels uncertain. You are not being led back into struggle, you are being led into stability. Trust that what is ahead of you is better than what you left behind. That is how you will recognize that this ending is real. The instability you lived with has been replaced with something that holds you firm. You are not waking up each day with the same heaviness pressing on your chest, and that change is not small. It is the result of what I have removed from your life completely. What used to drain your energy and cloud your thoughts has been taken away, and now you are beginning to experience clarity. This clarity will continue to grow, and it will guide your decisions in ways that feel natural and right. You are no longer walking through confusion, you are stepping into understanding. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. I want you to see yourself the way I see you now, not the way you saw yourself during your hardest moments. You are not fragile, you are not broken, and you are not defined by what you endured. You are someone who stood in the middle of difficulty and refused to fall apart completely. That strength is now becoming visible to you, and it will shape the way you move forward. You are stronger than you have allowed yourself to believe. There will be times when you look back and feel surprised at how much you tolerated and how long you stayed in that place. Do not judge yourself for that. You were learning, growing, and becoming who you needed to be for this moment. Everything you went through had a purpose, even when it did not feel that way at the time. Now that purpose has been fulfilled, and you are being released from that season. Type 222 to claim miracles. I am also bringing new people into your life who will not carry the same energy that once surrounded you. These connections will feel different because they are aligned with your growth. You will not feel drained or uncertain around them. Instead, you will feel supported, understood, and at peace. This is part of how I am restoring balance to your life. How are people moving from financial stress to more comfortable lifestyles so quickly? A CIA-linked study suggests a simple 7-second brain ritual may influence how people respond to opportunities. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this method is helping individuals improve daily life. Many are now stepping into dream homes, upgrading to luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could be deleted at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You may notice that some relationships begin to fade, and that is not something to fear. Not everyone is meant to walk with you into your next season. I am removing what no longer aligns with where you are going. This is not rejection, it is protection. I am making space for what truly belongs in your life now. There is also a new level of clarity being given to you about your purpose. Things that once felt confusing or uncertain will begin to make sense. You will start to see where you are meant to go and what you are meant to do. This direction will not come with pressure, it will come with peace. You will know it is right because it will not feel forced. I am guiding you into opportunities that match the strength you have built. You will not be placed in situations that break you the way the past did. Instead, you will be placed in positions that allow you to grow and thrive. This is a different kind of season, one where you are supported rather than tested in the same way. You have already proven your strength, and now you are being allowed to use it. You will also begin to trust yourself more, because you have learned from everything you went through. The doubt that once held you back will begin to fade. You will feel more confident in your choices and more secure in your direction. This is part of your healing, and it is something you deserve. You are no longer second-guessing every step you take. I am also restoring your sense of hope in a way that feels real and lasting. This is not a temporary feeling, it is something that will stay with you. You will begin to look forward to what is ahead instead of fearing it. This shift in your perspective is one of the clearest signs that your season has changed. You are no longer expecting the worst, you are beginning to expect something better. As you continue to move forward, you will see doors opening that once felt completely closed. These opportunities will come at the right time, and they will align with who you are now. You will not have to force them or chase them in the same way. They will come to you because you are now in the right place to receive them. This is part of the new path I am leading you into. Do not rush this process or feel like everything needs to happen at once. What is meant for you will unfold step by step. You are not behind and you are not late. Everything is happening at the right time, and you are exactly where you need to be. Trust that I am guiding every part of this journey. There is a deep peace settling into your life that will continue to grow stronger. It will become something you rely on, something that steadies you in every situation. This peace is not fragile, it is powerful. It will remain with you even when things around you are still changing. That is how you will know that what you went through is truly over. You are stepping into a life where you no longer have to carry the same burdens. You are free from what once held you back, and you are being led into something better. This is your new beginning, and it is filled with possibilities that match the strength you have gained. What has ended will stay behind you, and what is ahead will continue to grow. Before, you were constantly trying to find relief from the pressure around you, but now that pressure has been lifted. You are no longer reacting to pain, you are responding from a place of stability. That shift is the evidence that your struggle has truly come to an end. There was a time when your mind could not rest, when your thoughts kept returning to the same worries over and over again. I saw how exhausting that became for you, even when you tried to stay strong on the outside. Now I am calming that noise within you. Your thoughts are becoming clearer, your mind is becoming quieter, and your heart is becoming lighter. This is part of the restoration I promised you. Type 777 to affirm your belief. I am also strengthening your sense of identity, because what you went through tried to make you question who you were. You began to doubt your worth, your direction, and even your ability to move forward. But I am restoring that confidence in a way that is deeper than before. You are beginning to see yourself as someone who overcame, not someone who was defeated. That understanding will shape everything you do from this point on. You are not stepping into this new season empty, you are stepping into it equipped. Everything you learned, every lesson you gained, and every strength you built is coming with you. But the pain itself is not. I am separating the growth from the struggle, allowing you to keep what made you stronger while leaving behind what hurt you. This is how I move you forward without taking away what you gained. Type yes to receive miracles. There will be moments when you feel a sense of peace that surprises you, especially in situations that once would have caused you stress. Do not question that peace. It is a sign that you have been changed from within. You are no longer controlled by the same triggers or fears. Instead, you are responding from a place that is grounded and secure. I am also guiding you into a rhythm of life that feels more balanced. You will not feel constantly overwhelmed or stretched beyond your limits. There will be a sense of flow to your days that you have not experienced in a long time. This is because I am aligning your life with your capacity, not pushing you beyond it in the same way. You are being given space to breathe, to think, and to live. Why are experts saying this brainwave discovery might soon be removed from the internet? A top neuroscientist has shared CIA-linked findings about a 7-second ritual that may influence financial awareness. Verified by 4 neuroscience labs, this technique is helping people move toward improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But access to this information may not last long. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. You may also begin to notice that your energy is returning in ways you did not expect. The exhaustion that once followed you is fading. You will feel more motivated, more present, and more able to engage with what is around you. This is part of your healing, and it is happening because what was draining you is no longer there. You are being renewed from the inside out. I am also opening your eyes to new possibilities that you could not see before. When you were in that difficult season, your vision was limited by what you were going through. Now that you are free from that, you can begin to see what is truly available to you. Opportunities that once felt out of reach will begin to feel possible. You are stepping into a wider view of your life. Do not be afraid to move forward with confidence, even if it feels unfamiliar at first. You are not the same person who once hesitated out of fear. You have grown, and that growth has prepared you for this moment. Trust yourself more, because you have already proven your strength. You are capable of handling what comes next. I am also bringing a sense of purpose back into your life. There were moments when you felt lost, unsure of where you were going or what you were meant to do. That confusion is being replaced with direction. You will begin to feel drawn toward what is right for you. This will not feel forced, it will feel natural. You are being guided into a life where you no longer feel stuck. Movement is returning, progress is happening, and you are stepping into something that feels alive. This is the result of what has ended. When the struggle left, it made space for growth to begin again. You are not standing still anymore, you are moving forward. I want you to hold on to this truth, because it will steady you in moments when you are still adjusting. What you went through is not coming back. It does not have the power to return and take hold of your life again. You are free from it, and that freedom is real. Even if it takes time for you to fully believe it, it is already true. As you continue in this new season, you will begin to see how everything is aligning in your favor. Things will start to make sense in ways they did not before. You will feel supported, guided, and protected in a way that is consistent. This is not something temporary. It is something I am establishing in your life. You are stepping into a future that is not defined by your past. The weight you carried has been lifted, the struggle you faced has ended, and the path ahead of you is open. You are not walking alone, and you are not walking in fear. You are walking with strength, clarity, and peace. I am also restoring your confidence in your own path. There were times when you doubted your direction, questioning whether you were making the right choices. That uncertainty came from the pressure you were under, not from your inability to move forward. Now that the pressure has been lifted, your clarity is returning. You will begin to trust your decisions again, and that trust will guide you into the right places. You are not walking blindly into this new season. I am placing insight within you that will help you recognize what is right for you and what is not. This awareness will protect you from repeating old patterns. You will notice things sooner, understand situations more clearly, and respond with wisdom instead of fear. This is part of the growth you gained, now working in your favor. Type 777 if you trust God. There is also a renewal happening in your heart. The places that once felt wounded are being healed in a way that allows you to feel again without fear. You are not closing yourself off anymore, and you are not holding back because of what happened before. Instead, you are opening up to what is ahead, trusting that it will not harm you the same way. This is a sign of true healing, not just moving on, but being restored. I am bringing a new sense of joy into your life, one that does not feel forced or temporary. It will come in moments that feel natural and real, reminding you that you are allowed to feel happiness again. You do not need to question it or worry that it will be taken away. This joy is part of what I am giving you as you step into this new chapter. It is something that belongs to you now. You may also begin to notice that your relationships are becoming more balanced and healthy. You will not feel the same strain or confusion that once existed. The people who are meant to be in your life will bring peace, not chaos. They will support you, not drain you. This is part of the alignment I am creating around you. As you continue forward, you will see opportunities appearing that feel right without forcing them. These are not the kind of opportunities that come with stress and uncertainty. They will feel natural, as if they were always meant to happen. This is because they are aligned with who you have become. You are no longer trying to fit into something that does not suit you. I am also strengthening your ability to remain steady, even when things around you are still changing. You will not be easily shaken by external situations the way you once were. There will be a stability within you that keeps you grounded. This stability is something that will carry you through every new experience. It is part of the foundation I have built within you. Do not rush to understand everything all at once. This new season will unfold in ways that reveal themselves step by step. You are not required to have all the answers right now. Trust that what you need to know will come at the right time. You are being guided, even when it feels quiet.